10 minutes in, we're dealt pocket deuces on the button. Under the gun +1 raises to 300. Under the gun +2 calls. We're getting a good price with a hand that's easy to play post flop while we're in position. I call with mallards. The big blind calls as well. We're going 4 ways to the flop. It comes 9-3 deuce with 2 spades. Right off the bat, we've got bottom set in a multi-way pot. Checks to us. There are a lot of draws out there. We're not slow playing. We're going to build this pot from the get-go. I bet 800. I'd like to get at least 1 caller, maybe more if the dealer promises to put out a blank on the turn. The big blind calls. He's someone who's visiting from out of town. I've never played with him before, but he's clearly here to have a good time and get involved in the action as much as possible. Under the gun +1 and under the gun +2 fold. We're heads up. The turn is the 4 of clubs. It completes some straights, but at least the flush doesn't get there. The big blind checks. We can't let this card scare us. We're going to continue going for value. Even if we're up against a straight, we'll have outs. I bet 2,000. The opponent only has a little over 6,000 total. I'd like to get all of it in now if possible, before the board gets even scarier. The big blind is on the same page. He snap rips it for 6,400. Maybe we're beat, but I'm not getting away for 4,400 more. This is going to be a big all-in pot.
Alright.
It's up to you.
God, how big is your hand? That's not good.
I get a set.
We're immediately in an all-in pot over $15,000, and it sounds like the big blind's in terrible shape against us based on his reaction to seeing our set. We still don't know what he has, but he chose to run it twice. It's been a while since I've been able to scoop a huge all-in pot. We appear to have an opportunity to do that now. I'm not exactly sure what we have to fade, but hopefully we get 2 clean rivers.
Oh my god, I hit it.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, look at this.
Oh wow.
Wow. Why don't I deal once? Wow. Man, this is so annoying.
The opponent jammed 4 deuce offsuit on the turn for 6,400 after hitting 2 pair. He had 2 outs. We were a 95.5% favorite when we got all the money in, and the opponent absolutely smashes the first river. I'm not quite sure how he's annoyed in this situation. The only thing good about it is that he made the decision to run it twice, which makes this from being excruciatingly painful to slightly less excruciatingly painful.
That's gonna make this hard. Why not once? What the fuck?
Just trying to
Oh, why did you do it twice? I said once.
2 outs.
You're so lucky.
I guess so.
You hit it. I was like, what did you hit? I was trying to figure
I know
out.
exactly. It's the worst shit.
I couldn't figure out what you hit. I was like,
Rather than absorb the opponent's stack into ours, we take our money back. I don't think that I've ever gotten it in better with 1 card to come and ended in a chop. At least we ran it twice, and the game is good. Next, we're dealt pocket sixes under the gun +1. Today, I'm going to open all pocket pairs regardless of position. I raised to 300. Even if we get 3-bet, we'll put on our hard hat, grab a flashlight, and go mining again. The hijack 3-bets to 1,000. We already have a game plan for this scenario. I grab 2 $500 grape chips and make the call as I take back the blackbirds. We're heads up, out of position in what's already a substantial pot. The flop comes King 6. We drilled a low full house. Hitting a set on the previous flop didn't amount to us winning much since we chopped. We should be able to win a lot if the opponent has trips here. I check as a trap. The hijack recognizes that this is a good flop for his 3-bet range. He downbets to 800. The 7 deuce game is on. There's a decent possibility that that's what our opponent has, or some other weak holding. I want to give him some rope if he's bluffing. I flat the 800. I'll make our move on the turn. There's not much to be concerned about other than getting boat over boated, and that almost never happens. Except the last time we started out with a pocket pair and hit a boat. The turn is the deuce of hearts. It's an absolute blank. There's almost no shot that the hijack has us beat. I check again. If the hijack has a king, I expect him to blast. He's suddenly not as interested, and he checks back, indicating that he clearly doesn't have trips. The river is the 10 of clubs. As long as we're not up against pocket 10s, we should have the winning hand. We can't allow this to check through again. I overbet 4,500 to make it appear as if I'm trying to buy the pot with a missed flush draw. Maybe the hijack checks back turn with a high pocket pair like aces or queens that he won't want to give up on after playing the previous street passively. If we can get paid here, I'll feel a lot better about losing the other run out. After nearly a full minute in the tank, the opponent folds. We don't get paid at the end. Still, we win about $2,000. It's always fun to hit big hands and take down pots, no matter what. A half hour later, we're dealt pocket 8s under the gun +1. I raised to 300 with the snowmen. The The cutoff is the only color. It's the same opponent we flopped the full house against with pocket sixes. We're heads up. The dealer puts out Jack 10-8 Rainbow. We've got bottom set on a board that'll ordinarily be great for the opponent. I check to the in position player, which I'll do about 2/3 of the time with this type of flop, even with sets. The cutoff knows that this is good for his range. He bets 600. Our hand's vulnerable, but we don't want to start piling in money just yet, especially when we're out of position. I play it cool with a call. The turn is the 10 of clubs, giving us our third full house of the day, and we're less than 2.5 hours in. I check to let the opponent hang himself. If he has a straight, he's drawing dead. The cutoff bets 1800. He goes with a large sizing. He's saying that he's got a full house, a straight, trips, or maybe he picked up a flush draw, or is continuing to bluff off with a straight draw. We don't want to pump money in if we're up against a better full house. We don't want to scare off semi-bluffs either. When we're up against a large bet, we're not going to check raise often anyway. I call once more. A club on the river could be good for us. The dealer puts out the 6 of hearts. I'll take that one. There aren't any realistic hands that improve to beat us. If we were ahead on the turn, we should still be ahead. I check. There's a strong possibility that we're up against either trips, a straight, or a hand that the opponent may want to triple barrel bluff with since we've totally under-repped our boat. He may consider going huge. Nope. He gives up and checks back. We reveal our hidden 8s full of 10s. It's going to be good 100% of the time when the opponent doesn't bet. The cutoff returns his cards face down, so we don't get to see what he barrel flop and turn with. Maybe he had a hand like ace-jack that he was happy to take to showdown. The quick check back indicates he didn't have trips or better. He might have been semi-bluffing the whole way. Winning a pot over 5,000 is a positive result, even though not scooping that first all-in still stings a little.